Hey guys, Travis here on week 6 of the LCS day 2 and actually joined by ClakeyD who just punished complexity. This was the first time you guys have played against them. Obviously your brother's on that team. Obviously you're tired of answering questions about your brother. Obviously I'm going to ask them anyway. So, how did it feel to play against your brother?
It was fun playing against my brother. We haven't played against his team since the qualifiers. In the qualifiers, they actually beat us 2-0 pretty badly. So since then, we've been working on getting better and practicing a lot more. And this was our first time playing them. I actually think that they're a really strong team, and I thought that they were going to beat us. They do
Right.
really well against us in scrims. It's just that in this, when you play one match, any small mistakes that people make can cost the entire game, and there was some mistakes on his team's part that costed them the game.
As I walked up, you guys, when I first got to the studio, I saw you guys outside talking, and it seemed you guys, overheard something where it's like, you know what, no matter what, it's all good, or something along those lines. So you guys had like a little loose brotherly talk about that, right? Was this sort of the mentality you both had going into it?
Yeah, we before going into the match, we were talking and we just said like I told him like, you know what, I don't know about you, but I don't really care, if I win or lose against you guys. Like I think you guys are really good. I know my little brother Nickwu is really really awesome player, so losing to them wouldn't, make me upset. If anything, I would be happy for them.
Right.
And he's like, "Yeah, dude, like I'm the same way, like a little bromance."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute. I like that. Anyway, let's talk about the game itself. So, why did you guys do so well in that? I mean, what events led to it? Was it just an early snowball? Was it picks and bans? What happened?
Picks and bans went pretty much exactly how we mapped it out. It was just we knew that we were gonna first pick TF if they didn't ban it. When it came down to their last ban, we were thinking it was gonna be TF, but if it wasn't, we're gonna take TF. So we took TF, and then we knew that they were gonna pick Thresh, but we thought they were gonna pick Thresh and Shen, but they ended up picking Thresh and Caitlyn, leaving Shen open for us. So we ended up getting Shen. And then it was really weird because they banned out two of Mega's champions. They banned out Renekton and Aurelia.
Right.
And so we would normally put Mega Zero on like a Kali. I thought that's what we were gonna end up doing. But it came turn to pick our top lane, and Mega was like, "Can I play Udyr?" And he's been,
He
he's
wanted. He told me he was like, I wanted to do the double bear really bad, the vola bear Udyr.
yeah. And so he's been playing top Udyr in solo queue maybe last night and the night before and doing really well with it, especially in against Elise's. So he said after they had already picked Elise that he would play Udyr, and if he goes 1-on-1, he'll win the matchup, and if he gets 2-on-1, he can still hold the turret. With Tiger stance, he won't get poked out. He can still CS and stuff. And a lot of the team was skeptical, but I said, you know what, Mega, just do it. Like I like it when you're playing the champ that you want to play and that you're comfortable playing. So we're just gonna let him play Udyr, and we gave him Udyr. So I guess the during the picks and bans phase, we kind of got what we wanted. We got TF and Shen. Udyr was a little random. We also got Lulu and Draven, and so we pretty much got exactly what we wanted. And then going into the game, there was an invade on their part that ended up going really sour.
Right.
They came to our red, and we had a little dance off at our red. And Lotta Mortis, I think since he was Volibear, he thought that he could smite it and then bite it
Right.
and to kill it, but he did, and then it didn't kill it. It left it at like 300 HP, and then I just smited it and walked away.
Yeah.
And that was really really huge. Like if you invade another team's buff and you don't get it and they get it, you lose out on so much, especially since he wasted his smite. So he went back to his first buff with no smite and no buff and still level 1, and whereas I was level 2 with red buff. And then also at the same time, Mega Zero was, I don't know, I don't remember exactly how this happened, I didn't see it, but he managed to blow Caitlyn's flash at level 1
Right.
without using any of his own summoners.
Yeah.
So she had to back and come back with no flash. And so since I started red, I went to blue, and then I was able to put a lot of pressure on the top. So Caitlyn couldn't zone Udyr, and Caitlyn couldn't CS. So our bot lane ended up getting a much more CS advantage over their team, and then from there, I think it just snowballed.
I liked how you described it as you just walked up and smited it and then walked away. It's kind of, I won't do this with the mic because GameSpot will get mad at me, but I kind of just imagine you walking up, smiting it, walking away, and dropping the mic on the ground and being like, yeah, that just happened. Uh, going forward, you guys have this new lineup. You're doing all this different stuff. Are you feeling pretty good about Marn's future with what you have now?
I think right now our team is really, really solid. All the players are really strong. Like I said before in a previous interview, Nian Tanso is probably top 3 80 carries in the entire world. I have a lot of respect for him as a player and a person. I think he's really talented, and I'm really happy to have him on the team. The only thing we need to work on is practicing together because it's still a team game. And no matter how talented one individual is, you still need to work on the synergy and everything that comes with playing a team game with 5 people on a team. So I do think Heartbeat's doing really well as a support as well. So we're going to see how it goes, but I have a good feeling that we're going to do really well.
I interviewed Livingston yesterday, and your new coach. That's actually on GameSpot if anybody wants to check that out. But I know he's only been there for a short time, but do you feel like he's making improvements on the team as well?
Livingston has been doing a great job. He's been doing so much with the house, so much with the team. It's been really, really helpful. He's a really cool guy. He cooks for us. Yeah. He cleans after us, which is something I would never be able to do. So I have a lot of respect for him for that. And he really helps, like, when we're talking strategy or when we're doing scrims or practice. It's really good to have somebody on the outside that knows a lot about the game, bring stuff up. It's an easy transition for him to say something rather than have somebody in the team say something, because then somebody might feel like they're getting attacked, right? Yeah. So when somebody else says it, it seems a little more unbiased and just really about getting the team better. And he has a lot of really good input and a lot of really good advice. So he's been helping us out a lot.
So final question, Marn, this first week he's not here because he's over at PAX East working with your sponsor, Mad Catz, on some stuff. So what's it like not having Marn around? Is it there's just a hole in your heart at this event, or are you just like, my God, this is so less stressful?
I mean, I miss Marn. Marn's a really good friend of mine, but not having him around the house is so much more calm. Like, having him not at the house, like, I feel like I can just sit there, like I'm actually at home. Whereas when Martin's there, like, it's always crazy. Like, so I mean, I don't really get to relax when he's around. Yeah. So it's fun, but it's not relaxing. Yeah. So it's kind of a trade-off. He'll probably be back soon, and we'll go crazy again.
Finally, anyone you want to do a shout out to, plugs or anything?
Shout out to Mad Catz. Shout out to Livingston. Shout out to all the MRN supporters, and shout out to Marn himself, and shout out to my little brother Nickwu.
Congratulations on the win, man.
Thank you.
For everyone, this is Travis on the second day of Week 6 of the LCS. You can check out the rest of our LCS coverage at GameSpot.com/LCS.